Okay, so I'm like listening to this podcast, like about like it's called the Red Summer, like it's Bailey Sarian's like dark history podcast. Okay, it's talking about how the black sharecroppers were wanting to unionize and all that because they're getting screwed out of their money. I'm gonna tell you a story happened to me personally. Okay, this is a legit like real world story of how this happens, and like this actually happened to me recently. Like local business here in my town. Like I had to make some money. I had to make some, pay my bills and shit. Like all that crap. So I get this job at this bakery. Like I'm known for being a pretty good cook. Like I'm a really good cook actually. So I get there, and this business was known for like, I mean, she has a permanent framed help wanted sign like out front. Like if that doesn't tell you something, it was known for being a nightmare place to work for. I get there, I do the interview, and she's like, it goes well. I explain everything, all my experience, what I can do, and all this crap. She got this little tiny kitchen to work with, and blah blah blah. And she's like, well, how much do you expect to be paid? And I was like, well, I got a lot of experience and stuff, and I think 12, $14 an hour would be like fair, to start. She goes, well, it starts off okay. I pay cash. It's $8.50 an hour. Federal minimum wage, like state minimum wage, whatever. In Ohio, it was like it's like 10 something an hour. Okay, that's like minimum wage. So you're telling me you're not even gonna pay me minimum wage? Like you're $8.50 a fucking hour? And I knew like the prices of all the food and crap like that. So anyway, I get trained up in like a day. Like, this is where this is, blah, blah, blah. I start going to town, First week, okay, I'm not selling much food because like nobody was buying the shit. But I learned how to cook the chicken and all that crap. I start making this stuff the way I wanted to make it. Here's the list of ingredients, how you make it, blah, blah. Well, I start, of course, I'm going to okay, I have to use these ingredients and crap. This is what I have to work with. Like, it's a rule. I started customizing it and making it, like, better. Like, pure out, just better. Okay? Within a month, like, the food going out of that kitchen was up by, like, 3 times. Okay? Like, the salads were, like, 10, $12 a piece. Something over 15 a piece. The first couple weeks I would sell 1 or 2 a week. Okay, by the end of the first month I was selling like 15 to 20 of them a week. And it got to the point, I'm going to make this story as short as possible. Okay, the chicken, I'd cook a bag of chicken. The bag of the chicken comes in these big boxes. It has 4 breasts, 4 thighs, 4 wings, and 4 legs in it. I'd cook a bag of that chicken. At the end of the day, I'd have like half of it left over, And this whole system's such a pain in the ass. Like I gotta set up lunch and all that crap by myself and all this shit. I gotta weigh everything in and weigh everything out to make sure I don't steal a fucking portion of mashed potatoes during the day. I gotta buy my food there. Like heaven forbid you skim a couple mashed potatoes off of this shit. Like, you kidding me? Okay, so anyway, like within like 2 months, it's around town. Everyone's talking about it. They got the best chicken in town. It goes from I started off selling like 8 pieces a day. I'm selling now 100 pieces of shit a day. And I know how much he's charging because I'm doing the weigh-ins, the weigh-outs, the production sheets now. Now I got to keep the freezer organized. I gotta do the grocery list for the cooler. She just keeps piling shit on and on and on and on. Like I'm literally running this fucking business for $8.50 a fucking hour, and I'm watching like thousands of dollars of food go out of this freaking place, And I'm getting pissed and pissed and pissed because I got to get advances and stuff to keep myself going, so I could advance half my check. You know, that I only paid every 2 weeks. So I would get a $200 advance, you know, that would cover the off week. So then by the time I got paid, I'd only get like maybe $200. I'm getting fucking pissed, you know, like super pissed. Not only that, okay, she would sit in the fucking office and scream every time I fucking talked to her over how much food she had to order. I used to only get one truck every week, every 2 weeks. I'd only have to order one truck. Now I'm ordering 3 fucking trucks a week. I'm ordering 3 trucks in here a week. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is your problem? Like, you are literally bitching about how much product and ingredients you have to order in because you're selling so much fucking food. Like, what the fuck is your problem? You know, like, long story short, I rage quit one day. I just flat out rage quit. You know? And that's basically how that ended. Anyway, that's why do you think this shit happens? Like, why do you think this shit happens? I'm watching $8 grand of food go out of this freaking kitchen a week, you know, and she never give me a raise, not even a quarter raise, not even a dime. I'm still at $8.50 a fucking hour. Plus, I gotta be here now every hour the business is fucking open. And I gotta open, I gotta close, I gotta do all this. You're sitting on your fat ass ordering food for me, and even bitching about how much food you gotta order. Fuck you. You know, like, there's right ways to run a business, and that's a wrong way to do it. Long story short, blah 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 blah. Why do you think people rage quit? Why do you think people don't want to work for you? Because you suck. You're a sucky business owner. That's why. And that's how that went. So, real world example of don't be a dickhead if you're a business owner. You know? That's all I have to say about that.